It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on the rookie, Breece Hall. He was steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the...
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. We'll get our first look at this New York Jets offense, really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, second overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they get him down, but not before it takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. To throw is Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Second down and 3. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now it's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
We're going to just keep this line on a loop because we say it so often. First down, Tyler Boyd. He's thrived in a high-volume role for the Cincinnati Bengals, averaging almost 80 catches and 950 yards a season over the last 4.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for Mixon last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
Tell me I didn't just see these.
And now, as with every potential turnover, so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Burrow on play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They're trying again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. And he's got it. Touchdown. Drew Sample, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught on the right flat. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more. They run with a second-round pick from Iowa State. This is Breece Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 13 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect there was more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way. I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle.
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TV.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Well, this defense for the Bengals, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Hall again on 2nd down. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now Wilson. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They'll get 34 yards there. They'll run with Hall. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Hall again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. Them back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans will probably say, well, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. That's Sunday night. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He's got the connection to Moore. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, 28 yards. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They go play action with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 46 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Right
right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again. And intercepted. Wilson's third of the game.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
He got 29 yards that time.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
On the draw, it's Hall.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 2nd and 9, Wilson to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. He's going to take another shot here. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is... Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one.
And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball.
Here we go. 11. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Sauce Gardner picks it off, and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an in-time play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
11 MT.
They'll throw now on the final play.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase.
As time expires in the first.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on first down. He completes it to Boyd. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
11 MT.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Taken down at the 30.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up. First drive.
On the set. Check.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
2nd down and goal.
Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Bengals take the interception.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. But no one was expecting.
Real deal. 66. Going high.
Now Hall to start the drive.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. 26-yard line. 564 weak.
Now it's Wilson. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. On 3rd down, Burrow. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Burrow going for it on 4th. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league. 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if
On 1, ready? 11.
on 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Burrow will throw. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Well, ultimately, now.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Wilson.
And now here is another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground, mixing again. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper. From the 16, Burrow
throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. 2 yards is the pickup, and the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Here we go.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Here's Wilson. Open man here is Conklin.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Wilson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And the Jets will take over.
Meanwhile, in Foxborough, they're in the fourth quarter. And the Ravens have wound up winning that affair. If they hold on, a victory there would be their third of the year. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And he's across for the touchdown. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. "35 yards that time on the punt. And the Jets will take over first and 10. Now Wilson. And check down, complete to Hall. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Wilson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so